What is the mind? Is it a soul, a machine, a bundle of neurons? For thousands of years, humans have searched for answers, sometimes in temples, sometimes in laboratories, and sometimes on a therapist's couch. This is the story of psychology, where it began, how it evolved, and why it's more important today than ever. Let's go back, way back. In ancient Egypt, the heart was believed to house thought and emotion. The brain? Just filler. But it was the Greeks who began to ask, what is the mind? Plato believed in a world of perfect forms, and that the soul, immortal and unchanging, was trapped inside the body. Aristotle, his student, was more grounded. He saw the mind as a function of the body, tied to experience and reason. Then came the humors: blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile, a theory that would shape medicine and mental health for centuries. Fast forward to the Middle Ages. Mental illness? Often blamed on demons, sin, or divine punishment. Treatments ranged from exorcisms to confinement. Compassion was rare, science rarer. But change was coming. The Renaissance reawakened interest in anatomy and the human experience. Philosophers like Descartes asked bold questions. He proposed dualism, that the mind and body are separate but connected. I think, therefore I am. The brain was now seen not just as meat, but as machinery. In 1879, in Leipzig, Germany, psychology officially became a science. Wilhelm Wundt opened the first experimental psychology lab. His method? Introspection, asking people to describe their thoughts and sensations. It was the beginning of something new, studying the mind using data. Then came Freud, a Viennese doctor with radical ideas. He believed that behind every thought, every action, lurked an unconscious force: desire, fear, repression. He introduced psychoanalysis, dreams, slips of the tongue, the infamous Oedipus complex. Controversial? Yes. Influential? Absolutely. But not everyone agreed. In the early 20th century, behaviorists rejected the mind entirely. You can't observe thoughts, they said, but you can observe behavior. Pavlov rang his bell and dogs salivated. Skinner built boxes and taught rats to press levers. This was psychology without the soul, just stimulus and response. Eventually, the pendulum swung back. The cognitive revolution of the 1950s brought the mind front and center again. Psychologists began to see the brain like a computer, processing information, storing memories, solving problems. Then came neuroscience, fMRI scans, brain waves, chemical imbalances. We began to map the brain, thought by thought. And today, psychology is everywhere, in therapy sessions, on social media, in our apps and algorithms. We talk openly about trauma, anxiety, burnout, and healing. Some use CBT, others meditate, some journal, others doom scroll. Mental health is no longer hidden. It's public and personal. The questions haven't changed. What shapes who we are? Is it nature or nurture? Conscious choice, or unconscious drive? But now, we're closer than ever to answers. Psychology isn't just the study of the mind. It's the story of being human. And that story? It's still being written.